If a woman is developing feelings for you, she'll say these 7 things, whether she realizes it or not. Psychology backs this up. Most people think words are just for communication, but in reality, words are windows into emotion. Especially when it comes to women and attraction. Before a woman ever admits her feelings, she shows them, subtly, through the way she speaks to you. According to behavioral psychology, people unconsciously reveal emotional attachment through specific language patterns. Dr. John Gottman, one of the most respected relationship psychologists in the world, found that the words couples use are powerful predictors of emotional investment and long-term connection. So, when a woman starts catching feelings, her words shift. Even in casual conversation, the way she talks to you sounds just a little different. That's what today's video is all about. 7 phrases women say when they're falling for you, and the last one is the strongest sign of all. So listen closely. If you hear her say these, there's a very real chance her heart's already halfway yours. Point 1. I feel like I've known you forever. On the surface, this sounds like a sweet compliment. But underneath? It's emotional shorthand for, I feel deeply connected to you. When a woman says this, she's not making small talk, she's describing a feeling of ease, of comfort, of familiarity that isn't logical. It's emotional. And that's exactly why it matters. Psychologists have found that women tend to form emotional attachments more quickly than men, especially when they feel safe, understood, and emotionally seen. Dr. John Gottman explains that emotional safety is one of the strongest drivers of romantic attraction. So when she tells you it feels like she's known you forever, she's really saying, you feel safe. You feel right. You feel like home. Let's say you've only known each other a few weeks. She looks at you and says, it's so strange, I feel like I've known you my whole life. That's not just flattery. That's a confession. Her subconscious is telling her, this person belongs in my world. How do you respond? Don't brush it off. Don't make it awkward. Lean in, gently. Say something playful like, are you saying we were soulmates in another life? Or something sincere like, that's really sweet. I feel the same. The key is to validate the moment without making it too heavy. When she feels seen and emotionally safe around you, her feelings only grow deeper. Wait, did she just friend-zone me? Before you jump to conclusions, let's break this down. When a woman calls you one of her closest friends, especially early on, it's not always a signal of rejection. In fact, it could be a test. Why? Because emotional intimacy always comes before physical attraction for most women. They're wired to prioritize emotional safety. It's how they gauge whether you're someone they can actually trust with their deeper self. So, if she's opening up to you, sharing personal stories, talking about insecurities, things she wouldn't say to just anyone, she's not just talking. She's investing. Let's say she says, I feel like I can tell you anything. You're one of my closest friends. Don't panic. That's not a dead end. That's her way of saying, you matter. I feel safe with you. So how should you respond? Stay cool. Smile. Say, I appreciate that. Honestly, I think the best relationships start with a great friendship. With that one line, you shift the energy. You're not clinging to the friend label, you're using it as a stepping stone. And now she's thinking about you in a deeper, more relational context. Here's another powerful line women use, you're different from other guys. This is huge. It means she's already comparing you favorably. And in attraction, standing out is everything. Women don't just evaluate you based on looks or charm. They're scanning for emotional intelligence, presence, depth. If she says you're different, she's telling you you're not like the rest. You make me feel something rare. So how do you respond? With playful confidence. Try, I'll take that as a good thing, but now you've got me curious. What exactly makes me so different? Why this works, it makes her say out loud what she already feels internally. She starts listing the traits she admires in you. And in doing that, she's reinforcing her own attraction. And then there's the line that really matters. I feel like I can just be myself around you. Don't underestimate this. When she says that, it's a massive green light. Most people hide behind masks. If she's goofy, unfiltered, or vulnerable with you, she's not just comfortable, she trusts you with her real self. Psychologists call this authenticity bonding. It's rare. And it's powerful. So, what do you do with that? You protect it. You show her, consistently, that who she is, without the filter, is more than enough, because when a woman feels seen, safe, and accepted for who she really is, that's when just friends starts becoming something much more real. Connection is the foundation of long-term attraction. Take this for example, she starts acting silly around you, lets her quirks show, or admits things she's usually embarrassed about. Maybe she even says, I don't know why, but I feel like I can just be myself around you. That's huge. How should you respond? Acknowledge it, but keep it playful and warm. You could say, that might be the best compliment you've ever given me. Or if she's being goofy, match her energy and say something like, don't stop now, I want to see the full, unfiltered version of you. By embracing her authenticity, you make her feel safe, valued, connected. And when a woman feels like she can fully be herself around you, she won't want to let that go. Before we move on, if you're finding this valuable, take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us grow, and it means the world to us. Now, let's talk about something incredibly powerful. You make me feel seen and heard. It might sound simple, but don't underestimate it. When a woman says that, she's telling you that you understand her in a way most people don't. Women are emotional communicators. They don't just want to be listened to, they want to feel like their thoughts, their feelings, and their experiences truly matter to I. In fact, a study published in Psychology Today found that emotional validation is one of the strongest predictors of lasting attraction. When a woman feels heard, she feels safe. She feels valued. And she builds a deep emotional bond with the one providing that space. What does that look like in real life? Maybe she opens up about something from her past, something that matters deeply to her. Instead of jumping in to fix it, you just listen. You ask thoughtful questions. You show genuine interest. Then, later on, you casually bring up a detail she mentioned, a favorite childhood movie, or a dream she has for the future, and she looks at you like someone who finally feels understood. And then she says it, you actually listen. You make me feel seen and heard. In that moment, something powerful happens. You've created emotional safety. That's not something she'll forget. It's rare. It matters to us. So how should you respond? Acknowledge it. Say something like, I think the best connections are built on real understanding. I love hearing your perspective. When you do that, you're reinforcing something deeper, that you value her thoughts, her feelings, her inner world. And that kind of validation only strengthens the emotional bond between you. Next, I feel a deep connection with you. Pay attention to that word, connection. She's not talking about shared hobbies or flirty banter anymore. This is emotional intimacy. This is investment. When a woman says this, it means she feels something rare, something she can't easily explain, but she knows it's real. It's not just attraction, it's resonance. The kind where your energies sync without effort, that you'll notice it in the way she opens up about her past, her dreams, even her fears. She'll bring up old conversations and tell you how much they meant. She starts associating you with comfort, clarity, fulfillment, and when she says this, don't brush it off. Meet her there, say that means a lot. I think real connection is rare, and what we have feels pretty special. That kind of response tells her she's safe to feel what she feels. And that safety? That's what makes her fall harder. Finally, I can talk to you about anything. This one might sound similar, but it's different. It's about emotional compatibility. When she says this, it means you've become her safe space. The person she can turn to without filtering herself. No fear of being judged. No masks. That you'll see it when she texts you something random just because it made her think of you, or asks for your opinion on something personal, or opens up about something vulnerable without hesitation. That's not just comfort, that's trust. Deep trust. So how do you respond? Keep it light, but meaningful. Say even the weirdest stuff? With a grin, then add, honestly, I think that's what makes a great relationship, being able to talk about anything, anytime. By being open and playful and emotionally available, you show her she chose the right person to open up to, and that's how real connection grows. When a woman feels safe to keep opening up to you, her emotional investment only deepens. Bonus sign, I miss you, even when you haven't been gone long. Now this one? It's big. Because let's be honest, people don't miss just anyone. Missing someone means they've made an emotional imprint. You're not just a fleeting thought. You're part of her day, her mood, her sense of comfort. So when she says, I miss you, even after just a few hours or a single evening apart, what she's really saying is, I feel emotionally connected to you. Your presence brings me peace. Psychologists call this emotional attachment. It forms when someone begins to associate happiness, safety, and excitement with being around you. That it's subtle, but powerful. Maybe you spent a night together. The next day, she texts, I miss you. That isn't just a casual comment. That's her heart showing up in your messages. She's thinking about you. She wants to be near you. She's feeling the emotional gravity of your bond. So how should you respond? Keep it simple. Keep it warm. Say something like, that's sweet. I miss you too. Because when you reflect those feelings back, you're not just being kind, you're deepening the connection. And once a woman starts feeling emotionally attached, that bond only grows. If you've made it this far, drop, I see the signs, in the comments. That tells me you're part of our real community, the ones who aren't just here to scroll, but to grow. You now understand one of the clearest signals a woman gives when her feelings are becoming real. So tell me, have you noticed this before? Comment, I see the signs, below. If this video helped you, hit that like button. It's a small click that helps this message reach more people who need it. And if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that button for daily insights on attraction, emotional connection, and becoming the best version of yourself. One more thing, share this with a friend. Someone who might be struggling to understand what she's really saying, and don't leave just yet, we've picked the perfect next video for you. It's right here on your screen. Click it. Watch it. I'll see you there tomorrow.